every single week we find ourselves with a new canned coffee, and this is Califia Nitro Latte with oat milk, our canned coffee of the week. Where basically we have a canned coffee and we drink it on stream and we rate it a score out of 5.
But
it's a very
trying different coffees and seeing what's good.
Yes, but most of the time I end up drinking the Mocha because Mocha.
You had vanilla last week though.
I did. Last week I
also had a salted caramel last week, and this is salted caramel.
Yeah.
So last week when we opened these, they had like some really good sound. Make sure you open it under this mic. We both were commenting on for Nitro, this is kind of just like flat. So then I got to look into the can, and it literally had instructions saying to shake it once really hard to release the nitro.
You shake it hard, and then you tip it over into a glass.
Oh, should we? Okay, but this one has no instructions.
There is nothing.
It's just, our Nitro Latte is a clean energy boost, 100% Arabica cold brew coffee blended with velvety smooth oat milk, plus frothed with nitrogen. Keep the buzz, ditch the junk. Open carefully, contents under pressure. Refrigerate after opening. Best served chilled.
This
has
is
been
also
in the fridge for like 3 days.
This is also vegan, nut-free, and gluten-free.
Which is important because I'm allergic to nuts and gluten.
And
I'm not allergic to vegans.
I'm not vegan though.
We like meat.
All right.
We both just had pizza covered in meat.
So let's start with test number 1, the fizz test. Ooh, that was a good sound. That was
not as impressive as last week, though.
No, yours is like, oh, Kaylee, out of the way.
So is that part of our rating? It has to have a good fizz.
Yes. Okay.
Smells good.
Ooh.
Oh, are you not tasting it yet?
No, I'm getting the aroma first. Oh.
I don't dislike it.
Oh.
But it's weird.
It's weird, but I do enjoy it. It feels like I am drinking oatmeal.
Yeah.
It feels like I am drinking oatmeal coffee, and I love it. I love it, though.
Oh, would that be weird?
What?
Make oatmeal with coffee?
Oh.
I kind of want to experiment with that tomorrow. I'm going to try making... I have cat hair.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm going to try making oatmeal with coffee in the morning.
Oh.
I'll do a small, tiny bowl so I'm not wasting it. But yeah, I mean, it's very oatmeal.
I think I
like coffee oatmeal cookies.
That is great. This tastes good. There is like, and it doesn't leave an aftertaste.
It still doesn't have like the nitro,
the fizz,
frothy feel.
I'm sealing. You should try some of this. You know, there's a little froth to it. So, wow. Yeah, yours is a little less frothy.
I mean,
I'm not.
It's like oatmeal with a little bit of hot cocoa.
Yeah, yours isn't. I'm not really fond of yours. Oh, there's the salt.
The oatmeal really does make it a very mellow flavor. It tones the coffee down quite a bit.
But it is very drinkable. Like, you can sit back, you can sip this a little bit, you can like relax a little bit. I will say it's a higher priced one.
Mm-hmm. So we got it from our health food store.
Yeah. So basically, if you find it's like it'll set you back a little bit.
Not as much as a can of Bailey's non-alcoholic salted caramel cold brew coffee,
which is like $7 on.
Just to get one on Amazon, it's $7.
You're supposed to put the Starbucks fraps in the freezer.
I
did not.
No, I've never. Okay, when I drank those, I didn't know that, but a few years ago, I did learn that was the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, that makes more sense because as is, that's not a frap.
As is, it's just like, blah.
I'll have to check the ingredients on those and see if I can have them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had any since I started learning what I was allergic to.
They have their pumpkin spice cold coffees out right now. Yes, I would say it does. It's really good in this portion of the mouth, like the front part.
It's a really good dessert drink. So like, like, you know how like you go to like a nice dinner and then at the end they serve you coffee and dessert. I would expect something good like this after a nice fancy dinner.
Yeah.
But if I just wanted a good coffee, this is not a good coffee.
Oh.
It's a good dessert drink, but not a good coffee.
I will argue, because this is actually, both desserty and also better, like, as a good coffee drink. I also love mochas. Like, mocha is my go-to coffee for, like, things.
I like my coffee to taste like coffee. I don't taste coffee in this.
I mean, this is very balanced I would say this is very balanced when it comes to the coffee and flavor, though.
I taste oatmeal. I taste caramel. Taste a little bit of salt.
Mm.
I don't taste coffee. Yours, I mean, I would say yeah, but
I would let it dance on your tongue a little bit, like
just let it crawl in my mouth.
You just like let it crawl on the tongue.
I would be concerned if my coffee were crawling on my tongue.
No, you're just, like basically
something is wrong with it if it's crawling on my tongue.
It's a metaphor. Like you let it like sit on the tongue and like. Not like that. Not like that. That was completely the wrong way. If there was any way to taste coffee, that would be the wrong way to taste coffee.
I'm only tasting oatmeal, caramel, and salt. I am not tasting coffee in this at all. It is good. It is a very good drink, but not a coffee drink.
I mean, you mentioned it's like I don't really taste coffee-ish, but
yours tastes like oatmeal with hot cocoa.
Yeah. I do smell like there's a little hint of the coffeeness, but it's very lightly there.
Yeah, I mean,
so I will agree.
In the smell.
If you are seeking coffee, that coffee flavor, you're not going to get it from that, but you are going to get a good drink out of this one.
It's also very small.
It's a good size though.
Because I just finished it.
Well, I'm about to finish mine too.
So, I want to talk about the can design. I do enjoy it.
Yes, the can design also goes into the
I'm trying to get that
the overall rating.
I like it.
It's very minimalist.
It's minimal, but it's very modern. Especially with that logo is interesting because that logo gives me a very kind of an Art Nouveau feel.
Yeah.
I think that's the right one I'm thinking of, Art Nouveau. But
colors.
So it's an older style logo with a more of a modern minimalist design. The colors match.
Is there still more in here?
I feel it looks very coffee oriented with those colors. This one does not have the
trying to get the rest.
No, it does have the nitro canister at the bottom.
It does. Yeah, it looks like it.
It activates when air hits it.
Yeah,
oxygen.
That's usually how the nitro ones work. So I enjoyed that one. That was a good time with it. I would definitely get it again if I had the chance.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I mean, if I'm wanting like a desserty coffee, yes. But if I'm wanting a good coffee, no.
Yeah. So
also, it's really expensive.
So
but that's why we're doing this once a week as a fun thing for stream because they're expensive.
I will go ahead and rate this one. I'll give this another 4.5. 4.5 for this one. Good treat. I actually, you know what? For your sake, I'll bump it down a little bit.
What did I rate last week?
You rated at a 3.5 or something like that.
I said this isn't as good as last week, so I should rate this lower.
That's your rating system. That's your rating system.
See, I kind of feel like it's about a 4. But I don't think it was as good as last week's. But it's a different quality.
I mean, it's got 4 quality though.
It is good. It is very good. But if I take into the account that it does not taste like coffee, I mean, okay, it is a latte, but I still should be able to taste the coffee in the latte. I'm gonna give it. I want to say I did 3.8 last week, so I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay.
Because at least last week's tasted like coffee.
I actually kind of
clearly coffee.
I kind of like that taste a lot better than last week, though. So I'm sticking with 4. I'm sticking with 4.5 for this coffee. as I think I might rate all of them like 4.5.
See, I'm just really torn because it feels really 4 to me. It really honestly does.
It should be a 4.
I'll give it a 4.
Okay, solid. Well, I think we'll solidly
if we
average out to 4.
Specifically on quality of coffee flavor, I would go lower. But quality of flavor, it really is a 4. It is a very good drink.
Yeah, because what we should probably like work on our criteria for judging these. Like, should it be like specifically how much it tastes like coffee, or how much?
Then it should be like we should get the same flavor every week. Like I've got salted caramel both times, but this one is a latte, whereas last week's was a black one.
And I got like vanilla, and then this week I got mocha. So like, I don't know.
Get mocha when it's available. Otherwise, you get vanilla.
Yeah.